Hey everybody, welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Special thanks to all my patrons. My name's Neil and it's time for the next episode of Taskmaster. Nothing more needs to be said about this series, guys. Series 13 has proved to be an instant classic. It's a great group of competitors. The tasks have been creative and original and a ton of fun. There have been a bevy of memorable moments already, and we still have 4 episodes to go, so I'm excited to see where this all goes. I hope you guys are too. I don't really have anything to say prior to this episode, so let's just jump right into it. Actually, that's not true. You may notice I'm trying out a bit of new home studio equipment. I've upgraded my lighting package, I've got a new camera, I've bought a new microphone. I've been paying attention to your comments about audio issues, video issues, and I'm trying to remedy those, but there may be some fine-tuning that's necessary with this new equipment. So by all means, I'd love to hear your comments and suggestions. If you happen to be an audiophile, let me know whether it's an improvement, if there's anything you'd like to see me change. I want to make this as enjoyable experience for all my viewers as possible. Now I just need to figure out a way to soundproof my door to the common hallway. Okay, I think we're good. Now, let's jump into episode 7 of Taskmaster. Heg. What is Heg?
Yesterday, I overheard an unnamed individual say, "I won't return to Ireland until I've destroyed them all."
They've been asked to bring in the nicest thing to put your finger in. Oh. This is a BAFTA-winning show. So at the end of the episode, the winner will take home 5 finger-worthy things. Yes, it's a really lovely prize.
Lovely.
I know.
I brought in Dr. Jerry, Dr. Jerry Flynn. I should point out, he's
is
not
that
a real
somebody
doctor,
that you know?
He's more of a life coach. I asked him, should I come on Taskmaster? And I should have taken his advice.
A finger monster.
I remember those. They're a big feature of my youth, these. I'm surprised they've lasted into your generation. I thought they were...
Yeah, they started in the 50s, and they are...
Fart putty.
Oh, fart putty, good.
When I had my daughter, she was induced, and the doctor had to break my waters. They used like a little hook. So he kept going in and out, and it was like... Anyway.
Wow. Way too personal.
So I was like, oh, weren't you wearing a watch a minute ago?
Bring it all around.
I'm sort of surprised that we've arrived at this destination.
I've brought in warm custard.
Oh, you put your whole head in?
Well, you know, sometimes once you put the fingers in, you do want to put your face in.
Sophie, what have you brought in?
I've brought the closest thing to me that I could bring to this competition.
Oh, my God.
I found her in a charity shop. She was wearing a different outfit then, obviously. I put her in my Taskmaster outfit.
What's she called again?
Jane Norman. The key finger goes in her brain. The index finger is powering Jane's, basically, sense of being.
I still think farts are hilarious, now that I've disassociated it from Bridget's womb. 4 points to Jane Norman, because clearly Ardal really needs Dr. Jerry Flynn.
All right. Ardal's figured out how to play the game.
Hiya.
Hi, Sophie. Bridget.
What?
What?
Show off.
Biggest show off wins.
Start by, I suppose, juggling bricks.
Oh, okay, so Ardal doesn't know how to juggle.
Have you got a gun?
What?
So no guns, no? Have you got an axe?
What does she want to do? Oh, I'm intrigued by what Chris is setting up.
Oh.
That's...
Oh. Come on.
This isn't showing off. Oh, what is Chris up to? Okay.
Are you trying to knock it off, or are you trying to get it in it?
No, I'm trying to get it in.
Ah.
You should have said you're trying to knock it off. All right, he's a chin balancer. Oh. Bridget was doing so well in the first couple of episodes, and she's just fallen apart.
I think it's just the bucket.
Moment of truth.
Oh, wow.
Been a bit too ambitious.
This is wow. Okay, this is genuine showing off, if he can do this. Only a couple of seconds, but still, I'm impressed.
You were inside for 14 minutes, Ardal.
Well,
And he's covered in confetti.
The time was not wasted. I'm going to balance this wooden spoon on my chin. You see?
Oh.
Yeah. I can do it for ages.
Oh, who's going to do worse between Ardal and Bridget? Oh, what did he do to himself inside?
Bridget, and I'm not normally this direct. What's wrong with you?
Don't give up.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
You've got to back yourself. If you're not going to back yourself, who's going to back you, right?
Nobody.
Dr. Jerry. I come from a place where showing off is like the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
People in my town won't wear high-vis jackets because...
Chris, look at the reaction.
Honestly, that's better than some gigs I've done, that.
And if that display of talent hasn't done enough to guarantee your return after the break, that is 100% fair enough. No hard feelings. Look after yourselves. Bye!
Oh, love this show.
I'm a loose woman as well, do you know what I mean? Won awards.
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun.
I've met some famous people. Come in the Popular Mums WhatsApp group.
Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her best delivery is but thick and green, and none but fools do wear it.
Lidl's have sent me free stuff before. Yeah.
We're doing an underwater escape act in her sweatpants. Is she just showing how long she can hold her water? Why the cuffs?
I can fry evenly 4 fish fingers, 4 all at the same time. All come out golden.
How long was she in there? Why is she
That was
handcuffed?
really cringy and uncomfortable.
We had to force it out of you.
Quite the contrast.
The juxtaposition.
I don't really know where to start.
When you can fry 4 of them at the same time evenly, they come out golden. Hello, I'm that bitch.
Really good.
Yeah.
But I would just argue that that could have been footage of Judi in any task. Any time.
Fourth last one was, I have borrowed a dog. That was
That's the kind of life that I live, that I can borrow a dog when I want. I've got a picture of it, I borrowed
I believe you can do it.
No one's questioning it.
I feel a bit mean because actually, Bridget,
Oh, not again.
it was the glitter. I'm going to give him an extra point than you.
Right. Come on, then. No, you can sleep tonight.
I'll be fine. We had a classic bit of clowning, and then we had one of the strangest sections of showing off I've ever seen. I'm going to pop them at the top of the pile with 5 points each.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
bring Judi up to 4.
Okay.
I'm going to bring Ardal up to 3. I'm
No.
going to give you 2 points now.
Why? What? Ardal does not deserve 3 points in any world for what he just did. Nor does Bridget deserve 2. They both deserve 1 or 0. They didn't do the task.
Oh, hello,
What do
Ardal.
we got here?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Sunglasses.
Please, could you now put on your hat?
Oh, I'm not able to. Oh, must try again. Oh,
I'll help you.
Will I get it?
Yeah.
Deliver a cocktail to Greg.
Okay.
Who's Greg?
That was genuine.
3 different liquids shaken and stirred. Quite a bit of ice.
Every ingredient must pass through a head pipe before entering the Taskmaster's glass.
Was there anything about being able to manually pour them into a pipe?
No, I thought you said Heg.
And congratulations to Bridget as well for being the only person to work out that knees bend.
Here, babes, let's put this in your roll.
Oh no! Yeah! Can you just not use your hands? Yeah. See, Bridget has talent. Pour some liquid down there.
It's slipping out. Hold on.
Can you not use your hand?
Bridget's asking the right question.
Plop. Plop.
That's
Plop.
stirring it.
So we might need a cocktail shaker. And we need a stir as well. There we go.
Great teamwork, everyone.
Go on.
Nice.
How much time are they wasting on this? Why? I feel like they had quite a bit of ice. I can't imagine they did that quickly. No!
Well,
It's a rare moment in the series where Bridget is the voice of reason.
were the boys faster than the girls?
Oh, it took 3 times as long as the
I'm going to give them 2 points each. I think
Oh,
that's right.
3. Come on.
Are you trying to question
Ardal got more points.
You didn't know who I fucking
for
was.
not balancing a spoon on his chin than he got for that cocktail.
Right, time for a power nap. 3, 2, 1, sleep.
Sculpt the most beautiful sculpture.
Your sculpture must weigh exactly 150 grams and be entirely edible.
That means that you can eat it.
Thank you.
Do you mind reading the rest of it out loud?
No, because I need time to think.
Right.
Cheese is a good sculpture material.
I suppose tofu, although it's not edible.
All I'm thinking of is cheese. All I can think of is cheese.
Half a mug. And it's got to be the most beautiful sculpture you've ever seen.
But you can make it out of something lighter than a mug.
Flour, eggs, milk, butter, a rolling pin.
Bridget's going baking.
Can I get bananas?
Spaghetti.
Bread?
Your time starts now.
Oh, that is nice. Oh, I do like a bit of cheese. 144.
You think that's 150?
It has to be 150. Not less than. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Ta-da!
It's the solar
What is
system.
this? Mercury, Pluto. Declassified, mate. Not a planet. Don't worry about it.
Very scientific.
Sorry, before you go.
Yeah.
One more.
Eat your sculpture.
Completely consume your beautiful sculpture. Fastest wins.
The dry pasta sucks.
Put it
in the bread.
If it was all gas, it's not. It's cheese.
Make it a bread sandwich. Make it a cheese sandwich.
I've got a hail of children.
Ask for a cup of water. Incomplete. Incomplete.
You are going to judge this on the beauty of the sculpture and then the speed of the consuming. So it's 2 tasks, really.
Well, let's be honest, he didn't complete the consuming.
13 grams was unconsumed.
You used to eat uncooked spaghetti as a child.
I did used to eat uncooked spaghetti.
I did as well, and sometimes alone.
I mean, it's not a group activity.
What is Ardal doing? He's boiling bread. Ardal has no idea what 150 grams looks like.
This is a tower of love.
I'm going to craft something beautiful. I think it's going to be a ballerina.
Of tofu.
Oh, these little strawberries are heavy, aren't they?
He weighs 158. So maybe I'll take off the arm, actually.
This is
Quite such a...
that's going to be terrible.
150 grams.
Okay.
Oh, poor Ardal.
Oh my god.
Judy's fine. Judy's is actually probably delicious.
I don't even want to talk.
The time starts now.
Yeah, she's going to demolish it.
Okay, I'm going for it.
Yeah, Judi crushed that.
I feel I could have done better.
You just made a big pile of things you'd like to eat.
Do you want to see it?
And to get the rosy face of a dancer in her prime, why not rub a bit of jelly on some tofu? Why not?
Wow. Butter.
Bridget's like doing some proper cooking here.
I've got to get a baby and a breast and a nipple out of all of that. It's what?
It's like a still life of the human body.
Does that look like a baby?
Oh, wow.
The nipples have browned, which is quite
Flour and butter.
This is the clitoris, the grey, the vagina.
Okay.
Thank you, Sophie.
Thank you so much.
100 grams of butter.
Oh no, I can't.
This is entirely my own fault. It's delicious.
Don't let me eat it.
A lot of butter.
I lost my huge mistake.
It's literally all on the roof of my mouth. So it's really dry. I can't swallow it.
Can you get your little bag?
I think it's the flour. Because it hasn't cooked.
Not speaking very clearly.
Sophie's gonna do it.
Is there anything?
Shall I stop the clock?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Sophie didn't finish. Or she tried. She really tried. Oh.
What better way to represent it than with a disembodied baby's head and 2 floating bread boobs? And the milk.
I wanted it to be educational, like Chris.
Yep.
What's the broccoli at the bottom?
That's the bum hole. Come on.
Bridget ate the least. Out of 150 grams, she ate 8. Chris ate all but 13 grams in 4 minutes 26. Sophie did eat all of hers. Some came out afterwards, I don't know how much. I mean, she did consume it all in 3 minutes.
This should be a big surprise as to who ate the most of their delicious pudding.
Judi ate her dinner in 1 minute 50, so well done, Judi. Now you've got to separate them in terms of beauty, so all 5...
Now, this is going to be a minefield.
Yes, all 5 here.
Go. If I place your tofu ballerina above a vagina, I am finished. I cannot separate the beauty of the solar system, a woman nurturing a child, and a vagina. And I want you to quote me on that. All 3 of those beautiful things, 5 points.
Oh, nice.
If I was in a restaurant, I'd think that was beautiful.
Okay.
But I can't, in good conscience, give it any more marks than a one-armed ballerina. 4 points.
And we're
Okay. A lot of points being handed out.
But at the top of the leaderboard, we've got Judi on 21, then Sophie on 23.
Lots of points being handed out. That's a lot of toilet paper.
After 100 seconds, you will throw both of your shoes at the towers. Tallest toilet roll tower after all shoes are thrown wins.
Highest tower has to throw first. So if you've got the smallest tower, maybe yours will still be standing when you get to throw.
Maybe.
Oh, God, it's like chess.
Toilet paper roll chess. Bog roll chess. I know the Aussies call it bog roll. Do you call it bog roll in the UK too?
Chris is giving the thrower a thin target.
Chris is smart.
Beautiful.
Ramsey's going to stick this on his chin afterwards.
20 seconds left.
There's some interesting tactics going on here. Chris's doomed. I think Bridget and Judi have the right tactics. Chris gets to throw first. Sophie second.
It's a high-risk strategy.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah, I'm not even bothered. I enjoy doing that.
Who are you most threatened by, Chris?
I think Sophie's a force to be reckoned with.
Okay, well, good luck. She's the only one who hadn't stepped back.
I want to go down with my tower.
If you want, I'll be gutted if I hit you with a shoe, please. I'll be that guy who hit that girl with that shoe.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No!
Have you got magic powers? Okay.
Oh.
No! Chris!
That is top grade.
Wow.
Wonder who she'll aim for.
Shatter my tower.
Those are some
don't
big
give a
boots.
Watch your feet.
Demolished. Demolished. No, you're not. No, you're not. Not at all.
If you'd left that up, other people wouldn't be aiming for you.
It's like chess.
Bog roll chess. Oh! Again, the people on the end have a slight advantage because they're further away from the throwing spot.
Because I love everyone equally, I'm going to just throw it at random.
No! Ardal! No!
No, I'm not.
Oh, good.
I'm going to throw it at Sophie!
Oh! She's got
Same again, or?
You're going to target me twice.
Take your time, decimate it. Come on.
underhanded.
Underarm.
Missed the highest tower. Missed the highest tower. Her strategy is really good, actually, because she's multiple targets.
Any thoughts on your technique before you let rip?
No.
Closer than me.
Oh, Bridget. You throw like Chris.
So my shoes have no leverage whatsoever.
I'll give you my shoes, Judi.
But how am I supposed to kill you with your own shoes? Okay.
No, wait, think about this, Judi. Where are you aiming at? No, Judi. You've got to hit that one if you want to win the show. Worried she's going to hit her own tower.
Oh!
Tower.
You can't win if you kill me.
Sophie's is the tallest. Sophie's is the tallest.
Yeah, that was a practice, wasn't it? Yeah.
No!
We'll work out how that's affected the final scores. Please come and join me.
High drama up there.
Hi, drama.
Well,
That is.
Chris Ardal remained unscathed. Second highest tower and 4 points, but Sophie's performance was immaculate, and she obviously gets the full 5 points. Sophie Duca.
Despite being targeted way more than anyone else.
And with 24 points, she comes second. Sophie Duca gets 28 points and comes first.
28. That's insane. Well, I guess because the sculpture / eating task was a double task. But 28 out of 30 points available. Insane.
We've marvelled at the female form, and we'll never forget that some women can borrow a dog whenever they want. Please come. Sophie Duca!
This show, man. Let's talk about strategy. If I was to ever go on Taskmaster, there are certain rules that you have to ingrain into your task routine. Read the back of the card. Check under the table. And if it doesn't say a line along the lines of biggest or best or quickest wins, anticipate a second associated task. So as soon as you're making a sculpture that weighs 150 grams and is entirely edible, and it doesn't say best sculpture, or did it say best sculpture wins? I don't know. I feel like if you're making an edible sculpture and it has an exact weight requirement, that means you're putting all the contestants on equal footing for a second task. That one felt so apparent, especially if you've watched the history of Taskmaster and you remember that giant debacle of a chocolate sandwich. Was that Mel Gedrich? I think it was. She tried, but man. Yeah, you just have to anticipate the second task. Same with when you're like hiding the key. Remember a couple episodes ago? Hide that key that ended up unlocking Alex's phone. Anywho, I have some issues with the scoring this episode. Nothing terribly egregious, but in the show-off task, I don't understand how Bridgette got 2 points for spending 20 minutes of throwing balls and buckets and getting one football into a bucket from 3 feet away at the very end. And I certainly don't understand how Ardal failing to balance a wooden spoon on his chin got him 3 points when Chris got 4 for actually balancing some difficult, heavy stuff on his. So yeah, I have an issue with that. Things I really loved in this episode. Sophie really tried to actually finish eating her sculpture. And I think they scored it that she did. Alex said she consumed it. Whether I'm not sure whether I fully agree with that, but in the circumstances, considering that there was 100 grams of butter involved, I'm fully on board with that. I'm good with that. That I would have given her a bonus point if it didn't count. Let's talk about strategy in that final task. Everyone else got it, but Judi didn't. Judi didn't get that. Hey, if you knock Sophie's tower down, you can win this, and your 5 points could beat her. You're behind her by what, 2 or 3 points? Could knock her down low enough that you could win this whole match, and you haven't won yet. And Judy's like, no, I'm gonna miss it, Sophie, and then I'm gonna, instead of doing that again, trying again, I'm just gonna huck it at Ardal and miss as well. A lot more misses in the chucking shoe tasks over the years than hits. I feel like throwing a shoe is surprisingly difficult to hit a target. Especially when you're throwing, when you're low below the stage, like in front of the stage, and you're throwing at a target on the stage. Maybe the difficulty of that change in elevation really complicates your aiming procedure. Because I feel like Chris ought to have hit something, but Sophie had like a mind barrier up protecting her tower. And I liked Chris's strategy of building the tower to begin with, but Sophie's was like, it didn't look good, but it was a smart strategy. Build separate towers. Build 6 towers a foot apart. So you can only knock down one at a time. I think that instead of just making a narrow target like Chris did, one direct hit and it all comes down. Yeah, so Sophie had the smart move there. Alas, that will probably go down as one of the highest scoring episodes ever. Even though there was essentially a 6th task in it. Normally you get the prize task, 3 filmed tasks, and the final task. This time there were 4 filmed tasks. So a total of 30 points available. No bonus points awarded, and yet Sophie still walked away with 28. Really impressive. Really, really impressive. That's going to go down as an all-time high score. But on the flip side, I feel like Greg was generous in general for this whole episode. Nevertheless, another great episode. We have to address the elephant in the room. Did Judi actually say who's Greg? Because, well, no, we know that she said it, but did she mean it? It sounded like she meant it. She didn't say it jokingly. She said it like she was confused about who Greg was. Like maybe he was the PA or something. In which case, she doesn't deserve to win an episode. But I don't think she will. There's only 3 episodes left now at this point. We know Judi's trailing the pack score-wise. There might still be a miracle ahead of us. But, I mean, she's such a wild card. She's hilarious. Like, you have 20 minutes to show off, and she just literally just starts talking about herself instead of demonstrating some skill or something. Like, I feel like if I was presented with that task, my immediate thought would be, okay, we're going to go to geography quizzes. Did you know I did geography quizzes on the channel way back in the early days? I did some of those. Name all the countries in the world in 15 minutes. Name all the capitals. If I wasn't practicing and training, could I name all the countries in the world? I think there's a 50% chance I could. I might blank on 1 or 2 of like the Caribbean islands or something like that. As for world capitals, I could probably get 140, 150, somewhere in that ballpark. If you gave me like a couple of days of practice, I could get them all, but just ask me out of the blue and I could probably get 140, 150. So maybe I could do that for 20 minutes. Name countries and capitals. I don't know if they'd find that impressive or not. It would be horrible television. Not nearly as cool as balancing a ladder on your chin or holding your breath underwater. I wish we knew how long Sophie was holding her breath, and I wish we knew why she was handcuffed. I have questions. But nevertheless, great episode for her. We didn't get a series score, but I think it's going to come down to Chris and Sophie. I think they're the 2 front runners right now. Bridget has moments of clarity, but she flakes out much too often. Ardal is more concerned about being funny than scoring well. Although, man, it's worth it because he's like genuinely funny. And I love his banter in theater. Sucks that I have to wait another week for another episode, but this is the nature of live television. Otherwise, if I was catching up, I'd be watching another one right now or maybe tomorrow. But no, I've got to wait another week. And so do you guys, which sucks. But until then, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.